Good morning everyone and welcome to my home. This is a series called The Frugal Home and I'm going to share with you what I'm working on today. So come on in and have a cup of coffee and let's have some fun. The first thing I need to do today is put a whole chicken in the crock pot. One of the things I learned about a month ago is that a whole chicken, is amazing to just put it in your crock pot and let it cook all day. It smells like Thanksgiving every time I do this. I've been real fortunate. Every week we've been able to get chicken for 99 cents a pound. And I get a whole chicken like this, and it's frozen solid. So it takes about 2 days to 3 days for it to thaw out. But it's so nice because it makes all kinds of meals. And for 99 cents a pound, you're eating really frugal. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the chicken in the crock pot, and then I'll work on something else today. All right, I rinsed the chicken and now we're going to put it in the crock pot. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut some fresh parsley. We're going to put that in the crock pot with some carrots and some broth and some seasonings. All right, so the parsley has been pre-washed. And all we're going to do is we're going to cut it like this. We don't need to worry about it too much, how finely cut it is, because it's just going to go to pretty much nothing, but it's going to give a lot of flavor. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and plant this as soon as we're done here. So I had that parsley rooting in a cup of water, and there's good roots on it now. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to replant it. I'm going to add some of this. Now this is chicken broth. This is really super concentrated, and I just find it gives such an amazing flavor. You really don't need to add any of this. It's pretty much using whatever you have in your own home. Now this was from my garden. All right, let's go get some carrots and add them to it as well. So the carrots are going to pretty much turn to mush. That's fine. It's just for the flavor. We're adding the carrots to add a little more flavor to the chicken as it cooks in the crock pot. Now the crock pot is really nice to have because it does not take a whole lot of electricity, but it's a slow process. So if you want a meal right away, you don't want to cook in the crock pot, but it's perfect if you want something to simmer all day long. What I'm going to do is, as soon as it's finished in a couple hours, then I'm going to take all the meat off the bone. I'm going to use the bones then to make broth. So this will make us many meals, and I make this once a week, and then with the chicken I make all kinds of meals with it the rest of the week. That way we have the protein of the meat, but we don't have the expense of the red meat. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add some onions, and let me open up my bag of onions here. I probably won't add more than one. So we're going to go ahead and chop this onion up and put it in the crock pot with all the other ingredients. Doesn't that chicken look amazing? Yummy. All right, now let's go ahead and let's put this in some dirt so we can grow some more parsley. All right, so now we're in the greenhouse and it is so nice and warm in here. I'm going to take the parsley that is rooted and we're going to plant it. Now we'll keep it in the house until another about 4 weeks, but we want to get it planted. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're just going to take some potting soil and put it on the bottom of it. Not a whole lot, because we want to make sure that the roots have plenty of place to grow. And then we're just going to go ahead and we're going to fill it up. Now you can do this with celery. Celery is really easy to do this too. I had a hydroponic and I was using that, and that's how I got my parsley. So it's a hydroponic machine that I do a lot of raising my own food with, and I also have videos on that too. I pretty much have a video on everything. All right, let's make sure we have plenty of soil in here. We're going to use a little bit of our water that we have. Water it real good. And then we have the saucer to put it on. And then we just happen to have this beautiful Parsley clay label. Isn't that neat? So there you go, everyone. We used the parsley in the chicken, and now we're going to grow some more of it. And this is something that keeps on giving all through the year. Thank you so much for spending another morning with me. And I'm back to washing my clothes with my rain barrel, which I love. And we're back in business. So I hope my videos are entertaining to you, and I hope that maybe you get something out of them, maybe a little bit of encouragement or just thinking outside the box. I am going to be starting more of the Frugal Home series, and it's all kinds of things that I do on a daily basis that maybe you wouldn't see be done every day on YouTube. Now, having this that was given to me, a friend of mine, she found this along the road because it didn't work. The spinning part didn't work, but I make it work for me. And a little bit of rainwater, and then the laundry is so clean. It's things like this that I love, and I love to share with all of you, and I love to teach all of you. And this brings me the biggest happiness. I know it sounds quite unusual. I guess you could call me a little bit of eccentric, but I love doing things like this, and I love making videos for all of you. It's been 13 years since we bought this 1-acre property with the old 1963 mobile home. It's hard to believe all the memories that I have provided here on YouTube in the last 7 years. I look back at some of these old video clips and I'm amazed at how far we've come here on the homestead and how much more I want to do. My heart is bursting with joy and happiness of all the kindness of all of you and how you reached out to me with such friendship, love, and devotion. And I want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. You truly inspire me every day. There are many times when I'm done filming and I'm exhausted, and then I get that comment from all of you, just keeping me motivated and encouraged and keeping me moving, pressing on. And I am just so overwhelmingly, I can't explain how happy I am. You guys have made my life just so complete, and I thank you for it.